old world luxury sedans, a sign of prestige and accomplishment. But Audi's all-new A8 is out to prove that stately needn't be reserved for the stodgy. Skewing younger than its German competitors, Audi brings its flagship to market with the swagger of a successful IT entrepreneur. Dazzling LED daytime running lights shine brightly enough to seemingly be seen from outer space, and their unique design are the A8's calling card. Continuing the car's history of using a lightweight aluminum space frame, this latest iteration of Audi's ASF technology is stronger and lighter, about 40% less than a comparable steel structure. 3 inches longer and 2 inches wider than before, yet no heavier. This A8 also sees an impressive 3 mpg gain in combined fuel economy, rated at 21 mpg on premium gas, of course. The improved 4.2-liter direct-injected V8 delivers more power too, now rated at 372 horsepower, propelling the big car to a faster 0 to 60 time of only 5.7 seconds. The new 8-speed Tiptronic automatic factors into all of this as well, improving fuel economy by 17% compared to the previous car and earning a 27 mpg highway rating that is as good as or better than the two-wheel drive hybrid flagships from Mercedes and BMW, and the A8 comes standard with a rear-biased version of Quattro all-wheel drive. How about that? Audi has recently hung its hat on its ability to design sexy cars that are rewarding to drive. And that's not easy when you're talking about a car that measures over 202 inches in length in standard wheelbase form. But its relatively tidy 4,400 pounds, adaptive air suspension, and phenomenal steering feel infuse the A8 with the most athletic driving demeanor in the traditional class, with only the Porsche Panamera flaunting more. Adding to this car's somewhat surprisingly racy nature are these 20-inch wheels wrapped in Pirelli P0 summer use tires. Cutting through the country mountain passes, the A8 really exhibits its agility and muscle. Dial in the dynamic setting on Audi's Drive Select, and the car gets a shot of adrenaline with all systems in go mode. This Audi clearly distinguishes itself from the 7 Series and S-Class in that it can shred them apart when the road becomes twisted. What it lacks in sheer power, it makes up for in its fighting weight and precise control. And that's what you really need to know when you're considering the A8 versus its competitors. If you value plush elegance, quietness, and an isolated ride quality, the A8 can deliver those, but on a scale that is not as high as in the others. The A8 proclaims, yeah, I've arrived, but that doesn't mean I'm ready to give up driving. Though the electronic aids are numerous and amazing, the A8 exudes a more organic driving sensation. I did find the throttle tip-in a bit jerky, which made driving in stop-and-go traffic not as smooth as it ought to be. The new interior design is nothing short of spectacular, featuring a new electronic shifter, the latest MMI system including a touchpad that recognizes handwriting for text entry apps, and a visually stimulating yet simple layout benefiting from the highest craftsmanship. My A8 is super loaded with extras, like the $6,300 1,400-watt B&O sound system, the best in the industry, the cold weather, convenience, and leather packages, 4-zone climate control, dual-pane security glass, and a bundle of high-tech like adaptive cruise incorporating lane and side assist, Presense Plus collision mitigation, and night vision with pedestrian detection. Then there are these 22-way climate comfort front seats with an unbeatable massage feature and full LED headlights. The cabin is spot on in every way, with the exception of the rather small center console. Even with this arsenal of high-tech intelligence and comfort, I experienced some sticker shock on this model, and that rarely happens to me. The base price of about $79,000 looks very attractive, but the as-tested price of just over $100,000 is a sobering reminder that you pay to play in this rarefied air, and that's still a bargain when you compare apples to apples. For Drive Time on Yahoo Autos, I'm Steve Hammis.